The Lakers just lost their two best players in the same night, and I need you to understand exactly how cooked this team is. Head to betclutch.com, the best sportsbook and casino bonuses, over $3,000 in bonuses waiting for you. Betclutch.com, link in the description. Thursday night against the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Lakers didn't just lose a game, they lost their entire season. Final score, Thunder 139, Lakers 96. A 43-point blowout, the kind that makes you wince just reading the box score. And in the wreckage of that embarrassment, the team's two best players, Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves, both limped off with grade 2 injuries in the same game the same night. That's not bad luck, that's the basketball gods telling you something. Let me put Luka's loss in perspective because the numbers demand respect. He was leading the entire league at 33.5 points per game, had averaged 39.8 points over his last 13 games, and was accounting for 71 of the Lakers' 117 points per game between his scoring and assists. Only Nikola Jokic creates more offense for his team in the whole NBA. Saying the Lakers can function without Luka Doncic is like saying a car can run without an engine. Yeah, you've still got four wheels, but you're not going anywhere. And don't let anyone dismiss Austin Reaves as a nice role player who won't be missed. He was having the best season of his career, 23.3 points, 5.5 assists, shooting 49% from the field. He was the safety valve, the guy who could create his own shot when every defense in the league doubled Luka. Without Reaves, teams can now throw a wall at LeBron and dare the supporting cast to beat them. Reaves is projected out 4 to 6 weeks, which means he misses the entire first round. That's not a flesh wound, that's an amputation. Vegas doesn't lie, and Vegas has already issued its verdict. The Lakers were 25-1 to win the title before Thursday's game, and by Friday morning, BetMGM had moved them to 150-1. 150. You know what else is 150-1? The Atlanta Hawks, a team that is not even in the playoffs. Basketball Reference dropped the Lakers' championship probability to 0.2%. And here's the quote that should keep every Lakers fan up at night. Vegas legend Jeff Sherman from the Westgate Superbook said, I'm quoting, "I have them as a dog against Denver even with Luka and home court." Without Luka, these lines don't even make sense to write. Now, I know exactly what you're going to say, but LeBron, I hear you. LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of his generation and one of the most competitive athletes who has ever lived. But LeBron James is 41 years old, has already played too few games to qualify for postseason awards himself this season, and without Luka in the lineup, the Lakers' offense dropped to bottom 10 territory. Their record without Doncic this year, 7 wins and 6 losses. And 4 of those wins came against the Kings, Mavericks, Wizards, and an injury-wrecked Warriors team. LeBron is not taking this roster past the Minnesota Timberwolves on his back. That's not a take, that's math. Let's talk about that first-round matchup because context matters here. The Lakers draw the Minnesota Timberwolves, the same team that eliminated them from the 2025 playoffs when Luka was healthy. Now you're asking the Lakers to flip that result without their top 2 scorers against a battle-tested team that already has the blueprint. And even if Luka somehow rushes back, grade 2 hamstring strains average 35 days of recovery, meaning he'd be looking at conference semifinals at the earliest. He'd be coming back rusty on a damaged hamstring in elimination playoff games. You're not winning a championship on one leg, and you're probably not even winning a series. Here's the part that should make Lakers fans furious that nobody is talking about enough. JJ Redick cleared Luka to play in the second half after Doncic was already grimacing and grabbing his hamstring in the first quarter. Redick said, quote, "We're not going to put a player at risk," and then he put the player at risk. Luka received halftime treatment, came back for the third quarter, and the injury got worse. If that hamstring doesn't fully heal before the playoffs, if Luka comes back at 80% and re-aggravates it in round 1, that decision in a blowout loss will be the moment this franchise looks back on and asks, was it worth it? Those extra minutes in a 43-point loss may have just cost the Lakers their entire postseason. Don't forget betclutch.com for the best sportsbook and casino bonuses in the game. That's my take. The Lakers season ended Thursday night in Oklahoma City. 150-1 odds, no Luka, no Reaves, and a 41-year-old trying to hold it all together. Drop a comment and tell me I'm wrong.